Meet Richard Reed, the smoothie behind innocent drinks. He's Britain's hottest entrepreneur and he's on the hunt for the business stars of the future.
The mission is really simple. We want to spot and support and invest in a whole new generation of entrepreneurial talent.
He's set aside up to $1 million to invest and went nationwide to get you to apply for a slice of it.
Anyone is capable of setting their own business. You've just got to have a good idea and be prepared to work really hard.
Now, 500 hopefuls will get the chance to pitch their ideas to Richard. From the dazzling,
I absolutely friggin' love it,
to the diabolical.
It's an awful idea.
Each week, he'll pick the best 3.
It's about the idea, but mostly it's about the team.
To put through their paces.
You've got to think about it as an entrepreneur.
Oh my God.
I don't want to work for someone else, I want to work for myself.
It's either a crazy invention or a brilliant idea.
Did I mention I don't know how to run a business?
They're not thinking big enough.
Before deciding who's good enough to win a once-in-a-lifetime investment.
Why no sales? Why haven't you got any orders? I think you've really miscalled it. On team, on strategy and valuation, I'm afraid I can't invest.
Richard's last pitch of the day comes from a very determined fashion graduate, Lily.
I'm Lily.
Okay, tell me about Lexie.
It's going to be a quality women's sportswear brand, but we're going to be fashion-led.
Yeah.
So we're going to have a younger consumer than our competition and a lower price point.
Okay, so where would I buy it from?
So we're going to sell it online at reputable retailers. I spoke to young British designers when this was really concepty and they were really interested in it. So come back to us when we've got samples, which is where I want your money.
She's not shy, is she?
We build a website with the money and start selling straight away from there.
It is brilliantly executed, sort of combination of sort of street and sportswear. It's cool. It's like a sort of futuristic version of Stella McCartney sportswear.
Well, this was really inspired by like Art Deco, so I really wanted some lines, and like these lines are so hard to execute. I mean, Liana's got some amazing, like on her jacket, this is so hard to execute, and the manufacturers we use can do this, so it's great.
All right, it's a really good idea.
Thank you so much.
I know. Thank you for coming in. Till later.
She certainly had the gift of the gab, but will Richard make Project Lexie one of his magic 3?
Did anyone see Lexie?
I've got Lexie.
Okay, what do we think?
Absolutely brilliant.
Oh, right, okay, so we're feeling it.
She's pushing the barriers. She really is.
Performance, sports and fashion has been done. Sweaty Betty, Stella McCartney, but no one's done it at a younger, top shop, funky. Her design was amazing.
Richard set aside up to $5,000 for each of the 3 ideas, but who will be the first to try and prize it off him? There's one spot remaining, and the person to fill it's at the other end of the country. It's sportswear designer Lily.
Hello?
Is that Lily?
Hi, it is.
Hey, it's Richard.
Hi, Richard.
How you doing?
I'm good, a little bit nervous.
Cornwall, better known for its pasty prowess than its catwalk couture, is home to feisty fashionista Lily and her very own sports brand Lexie.
Since leaving university, I've worked for the Sri Lankan Design Festival, did kits for Bilbao, Lille, training kit for Man City, done the referees kit, which is out for the Premier League and was used in the FA Cup. I think to give up a graduate job where you're well paid in a recession, that's ridiculous. Who would do that? Only a stupid person would do that.
But Lily's not stupid. Ambitious, yes, but definitely not stupid.
When this company succeeds, which it will do, and I end up employing Mum, which I will do, she's not working in design. Mum would put feathers on things, and what else do you use? And
lace,
fur.
Fur and lace. Lily told me when she was quite young, probably when she was about 18 maybe, that she wasn't just going to be a designer or work for someone else, she was going to have an empire. And we are counting on that.
How much money would you ideally be
Getting, and what would you be investing it on?
I'd like to use 2,000 to get samples, 1,000 to do a photo shoot, and then a further 1,000 would be a I mean, I guess you could umbrella it as branding, but I'd use it kind of for the website.
I'll tell you my perspective on all this. The most important thing is always going to be the product. Getting the samples made and then getting them in front of potential buyers.
Yeah.
I think is much more important thing to be focusing on right now than
Sort of building a social platform on a website.
and all the rest of it.
Okay.
If you're happy,
Say, taking 2,800.
so you can get the samples, you can get the sort of the presentation materials together, and then get out there in front of people.
Then I would like to support that. How does that sound to you?
It sounds great. I'll take what I can get.
For that, I'm going to need to see a proper, credible business
Plan, and I'm going to need to see that your designs do
translate into sales.
Yeah, totally.
All right, we're in business.
Brilliant. Have a great day. Thank you.
Right, thanks a lot.
Bye.
Bye for now.
Oh, crap. Oh, my God. Okay. Did I mention I don't know how to run a business?
Actually, she's not even joking. Lily, like the others, has only got 6 weeks to learn how to be her own boss. In Cornwall, Lily's life is on fast forward. With Richard's money, she's trying to create a sportswear collection in just 6 weeks. A design first.
It's something that I've always wanted to do. I'm not in a position where I could fund it myself, which is why getting Richard's help was so important. He has set the bar so high, so I'm going to push myself really, really hard.
Lily's on her way to see the pattern cutter who has produced her mock-ups. But will her designs actually work?
It's going to be really, really important because if it's wrong, we might be screwed. Like, if it's dramatically wrong, or if I hate the design, then I've craved that paddle.
Her mate Beth is enlisted to see how the clothes fit on a real woman. This is it, the only chance for Lily to make any adjustments before the final samples are made up.
Right. I feel sick. Hiya! Sorry, Beth, I'm just gonna analyse your bum.
Right.
Stitching's coming through. They feel comfortable, they feel okay?
Yeah.
Yep, cool. That's a bit high. Can we try and even this? Maybe we'll just get you a boob job.
Well, if you feel budgetable.
What's cheaper, you changing the pattern or a boob job? Hey. I think it's gonna be good. I'm really sorry.
Lily's clearly got loads of creative design talent. She showed me that at the expo, but the real question is, can she create a collection in real life that people want to buy?
Cautious about the way the samples have come together, Lily now faces her last design choice. The all-important logos must be attached, and there's no going back once they're on.
Let's do the small one on the right sleeve.
On the back, or?
Yeah, oh God, I didn't plan these kind of things. This is the type of thing you do when you're designing, Lily. Is that straight? No. Oh, Christ.
Blimey, anyone else feeling stressed? Lily may not be entirely thrilled with the final product, but there's no more time and no more money. It's showtime. Lily is photographing a new collection to build a portfolio for buyers and for Richard.
My boyfriend's now feeling out the model. Just focus.
She's decided to sex up her new range by cheekily sneaking in some samples of her older work.
They're kind of more high fashion and kind of to give it that edge. So Liana's got some of the Sri Lankan leggings on, but with one of the new collection tops.
But when she updates Richard on her progress, will he love her new budget designs as much as her older, sexier samples?
It's really hard to guess what Richard's expecting, but I can only, fulfill what he asked me to do to the best of my abilities and hope, really.
Lexie in the house?
Yes.
Tell me, so how's it all going?
Oh, it is crazy.
Really? Because someone told me that you are absolutely flat out.
Yeah, I can show you the images as well.
Yeah, great, yeah, and I'd love to look at anything you've got, yeah.
So this is from the Lexie shoot. So we shot in a boxing gym. Yeah, Liana was really kicking
the hell out of the bag. I mean, she.
And are you making those?
These are from the Sri Lanka collection. Because of how much it would cost to produce these, I couldn't produce these for the level that I want to go for.
But they're brilliant.
Yeah, they're amazing shots. I'm really...
But amazing clothes as well. Are people going to want to buy these?
You could do that, but I would need more investment to start up, but you would make higher margins. And I just think that there's a gap in the market for this, and this is what I'm passionate about. You know, I guess it's the same with any business. You can go as high or low as you want, but it's finding where the gap in the market is and what you feel like truly passionate about.
Okay, brilliant. Good for you.
Lily's sticking to her guns with a lower priced line, but the risk is she'll lose Richard's backing.
I don't think she's anywhere near her full potential yet. She's still what I would call ultra high risk. It's a single person who's dead young, who's doing something essentially they've never done before. So that's about as risky as things get. However, I like her, she's ballsy. Do you know what I mean? She doesn't take any shit from anyone, and it's refreshing to have that.
She may be ballsy, but will he back her the next time they meet? Boss. Lily's putting the finishing touches to her portfolio, but will her budget designs make her a serious contender for cash?
Personally, I think that the product's brilliant, but it's very outside Richard's area of expertise, and it's whether he feels like that's something he can be passionate about.
The world needs dreamers, and the world needs doers, but what the world needs more than anything else is dreamers that do.
And that's what an entrepreneur is. You've got to have this compelling vision of what you can one day make your business be.
D-Day at Richard's HQ. Will any of these young guns prove worthy of his game-changing investment?
I'm hoping that I've done enough. Without investment, my business can't function. Like, I can't make it happen.
You've said to me yourself in the past that you're not good on the business side. How are you going to build a fashion business rather than just be a fashion designer?
Doing the business plan's been a really good learning curve for me. And it is going to be an ongoing learning curve, but I am only 24, so I've still got time.
There was quite a difference between your original designs that I saw at the original show and this first collection. It doesn't look like stuff I haven't particularly not seen before.
Okay, although they're very different collections, you can see, you know, the clear angles and the lines going through. For me to produce a collection like the Sri Lankan one with prints, etc., would have been impossible.
To get to have your first collection, to have more of those, what I'd call the signature pieces, what does that cost?
Well, I've asked for 50,000.
But how much does it take to get that collection, that first collection, to be business ready?
I couldn't tell you like that. I mean, I've put in for 15,000 for product development, 15,000 for manufacturing, so we'd put it under product development and we'd use that. But it depends on the factory, it depends how many pieces I utilise the print across, it depends what fabric you're printing on. It's a big, you know, it depends. It's difficult to give you a figure.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to just walk out for a few minutes because I just want to sort of work out what I think, because there's some new information that's come to light, and it's only for a few minutes.
The answer is yes, Richard.
Is it?
Just helping you out there.
Thank you.
It's okay, anytime.
Her execution hasn't been brilliant. She's quite a sort of a strong person. Part of that is brilliant, part of that is a bit of a worry. It's going back to, do I believe in the potential? Is it worth investing more money to give her a shot?
Okay, so I think that the stuff that you've manifested so far, I think it's good, and I think you're capable of great, and I will invest £25,000 to give you the opportunity to get your first collection to be the best sort of representation of what your ethos is all about. How does that work?
What is it with you giving me half the money all the time?
It's called negotiating. If you get the big order, come right back to me, I'm going to want to back that. But at the moment, I'm taking a big punt. Now, if you don't want it, that's
well,
cool with me.
Let's not be hasty here. Let's not, you know. Okay.
Deal?
Deal.
All right. Nice one. Well done.
Next time I'm asking you for 100. Jeez Louise. The poker face is quite good. I walked in here with nothing in my bank account. At least I've now got a foundation to build on, so positive overall.
Yeah, I have to say, I just wasn't expecting that as a reaction. Hilarious. It's basically... it kind of makes me like her even more, weirdly. You know, she's a strong lady. Nothing, and I really mean this, nothing would make me happier than if she sort of nails it with the design and then gets a load of customers, and then I invest in her being able to really grow the business. That would be an epic and brilliant outcome. I'm giving her the money now so she can get to the next stage. The rest is up to her.